Japan is a unique market. We entered into a joint venture with a large financial services player over there called SBI, and there's an entity called SBI Ripple Asia, and they serve the Japanese market. When we approach banks in Asia, we approach them to solve a cross-border problem that we've discussed here. What's super interesting is that the local rails in Japan are not very efficient. So the reason why we don't really talk about domestic settlement for using Ripple's technology is like, look, we can complain about ACH, and there's problems with ACH. It's pretty good. I mean, Ripple could do it better, but we'll leave that aside. It'd be a hard sales pitch to walk into the Bank of Andy and say, rip out your ACH rail and use Ripple. There's a lot of reasons to adopt Ripple. What happened, which we didn't really expect in Japan, is because the Japanese local rail isn't particularly efficient, we had all these banks talking to us about cross-border. They're like, well, wait a minute, can't we use this domestically?
Right.
Yeah, you can use it domestically.
Within Japan.
Correct. And so we have, I think now, 63 banks that have signed up in Japan. It covers 40% of all accounts in Japan. They're in the process of going live within Japan.
The announcement by the Bank of Japan BOJ that it intends to employ Ripple's digital asset XRP to streamline cross-border payments is a significant milestone for the cryptocurrency community. This measure, which breaks new ground in the business, is a crucial step toward the acceptance of cryptocurrencies in the traditional banking sector. Since a long time ago, the Bank of Japan has been conducting research into the possible benefits that could be gained from blockchain technology and virtual currencies. The bank is well known for being on the cutting edge of financial technology and adopting a proactive approach to it by incorporating XRP into its payment infrastructure. The central bank hopes to enhance the efficiency, speed, and accessibility of international financial dealings. Additionally, it hopes to reduce transaction costs. XRP, the native digital currency of the Ripple network, has garnered interest as a cryptocurrency that is suitable for the conduct of international money transfers on account of its remarkable speed and exceptionally low fees associated with transactions. As a result of these characteristics, it is an excellent choice for the Bank of Japan, which is interested in enhancing the effectiveness of the existing international payment system that it utilizes. By making use of XRP, the Bank of Japan hopes to reduce the amount of time and money that are now spent on foreign transactions. The conventional approaches for transmitting money to other countries usually involve a multitude of middlemen, protracted settlement timeframes, and excessive expenses. They help reduce inefficiencies, which can entail delays and greater expenses, both of which can hinder economic progress and the seamless passage of funds between nations. The integration of XRP into the infrastructure of the Bank of Japan will make it possible for cross-border transactions to take place virtually instantaneously, thereby reducing the settlement period from days to seconds. Additionally, using XRP will result in significantly reduced transaction costs, which will be beneficial to both financial institutions and end consumers, as it would enable faster and more affordable cross-border transfers. These benefits can be attributed to the decentralization of the XRP network. It is hoped that these advancements will foster more widespread financial inclusion as well as stimulate economic activity. It was determined that XRP from Ripple will be used because of its unique characteristics. Unlike the vast majority of other cryptocurrencies, XRP is not generated by mining, which is a process that requires a lot of time and energy. As a direct consequence of this, there is greater scalability as well. As a direct result of the mining of all XRP coins in advance. The decision made by the Bank of Japan is in line with activities taking place all over the world to transition to more environmentally friendly technologies and decrease the carbon footprint left by traditional banking systems. This move by the Bank of Japan has the potential to quicken the pace at which cryptocurrencies are accepted in economies all around the world. By endorsing XRP for cross-border payments, Japan, one of the largest economies in the world, is encouraging other countries and financial institutions to investigate the benefits of digital assets and blockchain technology. However, it is essential to understand that the Bank of Japan's decision to use XRP does not indicate a full renunciation of conventional fiat currencies. XRP will serve as a bridge currency, which means that it will make it simpler for international transactions to convert between other currencies. The advantages of using blockchain technology are paired with the dependability and familiarity of using traditional financial institutions in this approach as the usage of cryptocurrencies in the banking industry picks up speed. Regulatory considerations and risk management strategies are becoming increasingly important. The integration of XRP by the Bank of Japan will undoubtedly be accompanied by stringent security measures and compliance procedures. This is to ensure that the integrity and safety of the payment infrastructure are not compromised in any way. The announcement made by the Bank of Japan marks a significant turning point in the ongoing convergence of conventional banking and cryptocurrencies. The central bank's goal is to revolutionize international financial transactions by employing Ripple's XRP to liberate hitherto unrealized levels of speed, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness. Because of this new breakthrough, other financial institutions and governments all around the world now have the opportunity to study the ways in which digital currencies could transform their existing payment systems. As the drawn-out legal battle with the SEC finally ends, Ripple has made an important announcement regarding a new partnership in Japan that will help the firm expand its presence in the lucrative Asian market. Early speculations regarding the parameters of the agreement between the two companies claim that SBI Revit, which is widely regarded as Japan's largest payment service, will enable the citizens living in Japan to send money home instantly using RippleNet technology. This is the key collaboration that Japan has with Ripple. The Siam Commercial Bank is also a signatory to the agreement on its own behalf. The substantial new deal that Ripple has just signed with the Japanese payments company is a component of the rapidly expanding sector for international money transfers. These days, sending money overseas via Bitcoin is thought to be a way that is both speedy and secure. Ripple had previously entered into a different deal with the same Japanese company in order to provide the same service to Filipinos. This agreement had been reached before to the current one. In that particular scenario, the two companies had collaborated with firms which is regarded as one of the most reputable mobile wallet service providers in the Philippines to launch the very first on-demand liquidity ODL service. In point of fact, Ripple, which has its greatest market in Asia, has developed a link with JMay Remittance, a South Korean cross-border remittance provider. This relationship is with Global Money Express Company Limited. Ripple and its transfer infrastructure are now even more established in the Asia-Pacific region as a result of these new collaborations. Earlier this year, the number of transactions that were conducted in the Asia-Pacific region increased by 130 year-over-year without a question. The region is the one that the top management of the cryptocurrency companies views as experiencing the most rapid expansion, according to a press statement issued by Ripple. The activation of the contract with SBI Remit would make it possible for more than 47,000 people residing in Japan to send money to Thailand for free. Once the money arrives in Thailand, it will be immediately accessible for withdrawal. In stark contrast, previous to the implementation of this monumental agreement, conducting a transaction of this nature necessitated the involvement of a third party and was incompatible with the use of electronic currency. It was essential to have cash. A recent study that Ripple carried out itself found that blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies will be utilized by 75 of Rhone area institutions for the purpose of monetary transfer by the year 2026. The analysis indicates that the continent of Asia will play a particularly significant role in driving this change. You can make a quick and secure purchase of XRP using either a credit card or a bank transfer. Visit the website where he mentions that adopting the asset would be even more problematic given the continual price decline when compared to assets like Ripple XRP, which he referred to as the preeminent digital currency at the present. During a conversation about how Bitcoin would perform over the course of the next several decades, Keto made the following proclamation, since 0 is the fundamental value, the value will decline by 80 from its peak. This happens quite infrequently in the stock market according to the law that governs the rice market. The price of rice will stabilize when it reaches 1/2 of the previous price multiplied by 20. Despite this, the cost of virtual money continues to drop without any sign of stopping. That's all for now. See you in our next video.